All right, welcome back to Sports Talk in the Mancave, Week 14 of the NFL. Just want to mention real quick, next week we're going to be doing our Christmas edition, which will be an ugly sweater contest. And let's see, we're going to have them vote just down there, and whoever votes will be able to enter into a contest.
Okay, we're doing a ugly face contest?
I think we're going to... We'll win a $25 gift card.
All right.
I know it's not time to give away, but we're gonna give something away because it's Christmas time, man. So we gotta do that. So anyway, let's go straight to the Cowboys real quick. Another loss by Dak Prescott.
Exactly.
No.
Go ahead. I won't give it all on Dak Prescott.
Right.
But once again, he didn't win us the game. He didn't play well, and he had two costly turnovers. That pick. And then, actually, I had two picks, right?
I don't know. I don't remember.
A pick and a fumble.
A pick and a fumble.
Yeah.
A pick and a fumble. And he fumbled another one that they recovered. So, two costly turnovers.
So that one doesn't count.
No, so two.
Okay, two.
So, two. Two costly turnovers, like I just finished saying.
Yeah.
And
It cost him 7 points.
It cost them 7 points.
It did.
That was the difference in the game of 7 points, or no?
The difference in the game was we didn't have a quarterback that can pull us out.
Okay.
That
Go
was the
ahead.
difference.
Yes.
Go on.
Okay. Well, you can blame him all you want.
Okay.
But the fact is that we're losing on every facet of the game. You're talking about coaching, special teams, defense, quarterback, wide receivers. We're losing the battle on everything.
You do point out the coaching every week. Do you really think that it's the coaching?
I think so.
Definitely.
I think so. I mean, look at their record. Do they come out with any energy at all? I mean, I don't see it.
What's happened to the defense, though?
I don't know, when a player has to come on and one of your newest players and get loud in the locker room, something's going on, and that's a coach's problem. Coaches have to have the teams ready to play. They have to have them up, and if there's a player even thinking that his teammates are not giving everything they are, the 100%, I mean, there's something wrong there.
Now, do you think it's coaching or do you think it's ownership?
Well, I mean, what?
It doesn't matter if it's coaching or ownership.
It
It comes
matters.
down. No,
It does matter.
no.
It does matter.
To me, it doesn't, because the coach still has to have them ready to go. If the owner is making decisions outside of something, if that's the owner. But when you're carrying on with the team on a daily basis, you have to have them ready to play.
I mean, I don't know what you guys think of this, but it starts from the top. And the very top is Jerry Jones. You know, he's empowering these people to make these decisions, and they're just backfiring on us. And year after year, that's why our coaching staff is the laughingstock of the NFL.
I think he hires coaches that are yes men, right?
Yes, of course.
And
Yes, sir.
honestly,
Yeah.
as a player, are you gonna respect a yes man as your coach?
That's the thing. That's
They don't have
probably
respect
doesn't
for
get
this
the
guy
respect.
because they know what kind of person, and he's a yes man. That's the kind of person he is. Are you gonna respect that type of person?
So they would have to bring in somebody that's experienced.
And Jerry Jones got to step
Very
aside.
well.
Yeah.
And
So is it ownership? I think it is. I think it is.
If they're going to bring in a coach, the coach has to make sure that he has to have it said that he's going to run that team.
His two most successful years have been under two strong-minded coaches that demand an audience, and that's something that he does not want. The two coaches were Jimmy Johnson and Bill Parcells, which he had the most success under. Who he's empowered, and they dominated the headlines. You know, who was it? The Tuna Jimmy. And so that's something that he did not want. So he tried it the other way. He hired Dave Campo, Changeli, all these other clowns.
Wade Phillips.
And Jason Garrett. The class. He's in a class of his own.
Ron
So-
McDonald, he was there.
Well, he may be next.
Yeah.
He may be next.
Yeah.
But look,
No.
so I don't put all the blame on Dak. You're right, we are losing defensively, we're losing by the coaching, but a good an elite quarterback, a top 5 quarterback will pull you out of holes like this sometime.
That
And we
I
haven't
remember. This is the second game that they come out and have an opening drive for a touchdown. The other one was against the Saints. The exact same thing happened. They went out and scored a touchdown and went dead after that. This game, same thing happened. You know, you can't be waiting for the other team to score and then try to come back.
I'm gonna not just put the blame on Dak so much as the defense. The defense can't stop the run. That's 2 games in a row, maybe more. They just haven't stopped the run to get the ball back to the offense to try to score. We need the ball at least 30 times so we can make 20 points.
And something else that I want to point out is every quarterback I know Carlos has this argument that you know what, every quarterback outplays us, but every bad quarterback outplays Dak because look at the numbers they're putting up against our defense.
Yeah.
Our defense is atrocious, so
Okay.
it doesn't matter who you had out
Yeah.
there.
All right.
You know what? They're still gonna outplay our quarterback.
All right, Kansas City defense. Can we all agree they suck?
Yes.
I mean, again, I think against
Yes.
they're different numbers against the pass and against the run, but
They suck
overall,
at both,
they're
actually.
Yeah,
already-
they're pretty bad.
They're
Okay.
pretty bad.
Mhm.
Are they getting their butts kicked every week? No.
Not every week.
Not every week. Not
No.
every week. Not every
Do they
week.
have a winning record?
Yeah.
Yes. Do we predict them most of the time to win when Patrick Mahomes is playing?
Yes.
Okay.
That's the top 5 quarterback we need.
That's fine, but they also have a top 5 organization as far as coaches. They have Andy Reid, who's has a good resume as far as coaching.
Yeah.
We have a clown.
So okay, so we'll leave it at the clown.
Yeah.
And let's move on from the Cowboys a little bit. I know we're gonna do our picks in a little bit, and that's gonna be kind of interesting. But next is Dead Man Walking, and let's
Dead man.
start with Carlos.
My dead man walking. I don't know if y'all saw the game. I know you didn't, right, Gilbert?
No.
But me and my dad, and did you watch it last night?
Yeah.
My dead man walking is Xavier Rhodes. Xavier Rhodes was a all-pro cornerback 2 years ago, and lately he's been all-pro barbecue chicken. All right. So he
Is
is
he better
my-
than a chicken sandwich?
burnt alive. He is my dead man walking.
I have to agree
Yikes.
with that.
All right.
Yeah.
Not good.
I have
Sorry.
Nick Foles.
Oh.
Yeah.
No.
How many
Nick
points?
Foles.
How many points
He
did he get
went-
for you?
He got
Minus two.
minus
Minus
two.
two. We
Minus
still
2
won.
points
We
in
still
fantasy
won,
football.
yeah.
But leave the fantasy football. It's not that I'm upset. But he went 11 for 26 for 93 yards, and he got benched. I mean, even if we paid money
He
for
went,
him,
what was it?
11 for 26.
Oh my God. That's
11 for 26 for 93 yards.
He was playing Tampa Bay. Who was he playing?
Was it against Tampa Bay?
I think it was Tampa Bay, right?
I'm not sure. If it was Tampa Bay, that's a terrible pass.
I mean,
defense,
and he did horrible.
Mm.
And
Yeah.
I think he's done. He's done for the year at least. They already called for the Minshew.
So
to
you
come
think
back.
he's going back to Philadelphia to win another Super Bowl there, then, right?
Oh no, he's probably good with a good team, and that's about
Yeah,
it. He
yeah.
just proved
But
that
he is your.
dead man walking.
Yeah. Yeah. Ooh, with the tilts. All right, sounds good. Gilbert.
Okay, I'm gonna switch to the GOAT quarterback of a lot of people is Tom Brady.
Oh,
Tom Brady.
come on.
Finally, somebody said
Tom
it.
Brady. I said it before the year, and I'm gonna repeat it right
Crazy
now.
88s.
Father Time catches everyone. At 41 years old, is he 41?
42.
At 42 years old, he's clearly in the
That's
decline.
super young.
You cannot play forever. He's clearly in the decline. Everything, his motor skills, everything is in decline. I think that's it for him.
Throw
I
out
think
that
next-
Mitchell
I think
Trubisky
next
stat.
year, Mitchell Trubisky's actually outplayed him the last, I don't know how many
Since
games.
week 4.
Since week 4.
That's
You know,
We have
terrible.
him back on our fantasy football.
Right. and they have a historic defense. You know,
So
so,
he
that's
is
what
your-
that's kind of keeping him in the games. But he's dead, man. walking.
Oh man, gee. All right, so mine. I actually talked to Crazy 88s earlier today. We were discussing a little bit of who might be a good dead man walking, and we decided that we had a dead man clapping. Jason Garrett. Unfortunately, I like the guy. I like him as a coach. He just hasn't produced, and I think if you give him a couple more years, he'll probably win a Super Bowl. But
What?
they're not going
No.
to do it. He's a dead man walking.
Yeah, we all
And
agree.
that
Yeah,
is-
I think we
Thank
all
you,
have to
Captain
agree with
Obvious.
that. I think-
Yeah. Hey man, I gotta get something right here, man. All right, we're gonna hit our buckets, and there's two people on
At the
this.
end.
There's two people here that have buckets like perfect. It's you and me. So that's it, man. All right, let's go to our picks.
I think I have the best booklet. I called it last week. So
Okay.
You're good. You're good.
Yeah,
You're good.
you're right.
Yeah, and I saw it on Facebook, and it actually looked good. It looked good. All right. So on our picks, we all picked Dallas because I don't know why.
We love him.
Baltimore, Cleveland, Green Bay, Minnesota. We all picked San Francisco. We all picked also. Oh no, we didn't. We all picked Houston. We all picked Tennessee. We all picked Kansas City. And we all picked Pittsburgh. We all picked Seattle. We all picked Philadelphia.
Who did we pick Kansas City over?
New
San
England
Francisco.
against a dead man walking.
No, Kansas.
New England.
Kansas
Oh,
City
New
goes
England,
against
that's right,
New
yeah.
England.
We all picked San Francisco over New Orleans in the upset too.
Over
Yeah.
your dead
That's
man
two
walking.
upsets right there.
Oh yeah. All right. So let's go with the ones that we didn't pick. Carolina at Atlanta. They're both kind of struggling. The Panthers just fired their coach. Ron Rivera is gone.
I think
he was an okay coach.
I don't
I think Gilbert is the only one that chose Carolina.
Yeah, I chose Carolina because usually whenever there's a
know.
coaching change,
We've heard this one.
Yes, I've heard him
and
say
it
this
is
before. But it's true. It's true.
Yeah,
But I
usually
didn't
when
go
there's a
with him.
coaching change, the team wants to,
They rally.
they rally. They want to feel like, hey, it was the coach, not us. They step it up the next week. I think they beat the Atlanta because of that.
Yeah. That's not going to happen. Atlanta.
I'm going with Atlanta.
Yeah.
I'm going with Atlanta.
I'll go
with
ahead.
Atlanta.
I think you have a good point.
Look, it's a good team.
Yeah.
It's a good team,
To
but,
go
with,
against.
but
Yeah.
they still not going to have their number one quarterback, and they're still not going to be able to score.
Yeah. Now the next game is Miami at the Jets. I'm the only one that went with Miami.
Got some explaining to do.
I do.
Well-
Fitz magic. Isn't that what you guys say all the
Yes,
time?
it's magic. I like him, but
Well, I think they're just the better team. I think maybe the Jets have been playing better, but I just think
Miami has also been playing better.
They've been playing better. I think the magic comes off, and I think that they're going to lose.
You know that
They're weak for loss.
one of Miami's victories came over who?
Eagles.
the Jets.
The Jets.
Yeah, and it's hard to beat a team twice.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, so
So you're going Jets.
I'm going Jets. I'm going Jets.
going Jets.
All right, 3 Jets, one Dolphin. All right, the next one, Indianapolis at Tampa Bay. I don't believe we didn't agree on that one.
I didn't agree. I think Tampa Bay, Indianapolis had been playing really good ball, and I think something must have happened in there, and they're not going to have their running back. Well,
Marlon Mack is
it's questionable. If they don't have the running back, and that's a strength, they're not. I don't think they'll win. So.
All right, and so
I'm going with the Buccaneers, and I think I'm probably the only one. But
yeah, Indianapolis.
I'm going Indianapolis.
Indianapolis better team.
Better team.
that's not my bucket, but
Better team.
almost.
Next game
They're
we didn't
actually
agree
favorite.
on.
Oh,
This
their
is
favorite. Okay.
Chargers at Jacksonville. I went Chargers on this one.
I'm going Chargers.
I'm going Chargers.
I'm going to take Jacksonville. I'll explain later. Well, because that's mine.
Did they change their coach?
Okay.
Oh, okay.
And I think that's the only ones that we picked differently, actually.
Wow.
And this week, I'm not gonna forget to put these in the computer. Make my picks.
I forgot too.
Jeez.
I know.
I'm doing great. I'm
keep
working
going.
my way up there.
Damn, dude.
We can
I'm
still go
working
for
my
1
way
week
up.
though. We feel confident about
Yeah,
it.
I just have to hit 16 games every. Is there 16 games? 15,
15.
14, whatever game. However many games there are. 16 maybe soon.
In a row?
Yeah.
Yeah, for 3 weeks in a row, and I will win this whole thing. It's
All
fine,
right,
baby.
you
It's
did
mine.
good.
Better odds in the lottery.
All right. So there is a little thing we like to call book it.
Okay.
And Carlos has been 3-0 on your
I'm
book
3-0 right now. I haven't.
Man.
How far can I
He's
go?
doing good. So we'll let you go last because
Sounds good.
you've hit them all. Now,
Okay.
I have not hit any book.
So you get to go first.
I get to go first.
Oh,
I
you
get to
get
go
to
first.
Go opposite of yourself.
That's what they
All
tell
right.
me.
Yeah.
So Chiefs, they're at +3 against New England.
Against New England.
I'm taking them with the points, no problem. They're gonna win the game outright. Book it.
Okay.
You see, that's confidence. Baby. That's confidence.
He said it with all this.
So
confidence.
my book I just want to give you a little bit of historic background on my picks, okay? I've been telling everybody to pick money line, okay? So two of my losses have been because they don't hit money line, but they actually cover the spread. So this time, correct myself and correct what you do. Go with my picks and go with Jacksonville, who they're 3-point underdogs versus the Chargers, and I feel they're gonna come back and pull it through with a different quarterback, and I just think that I don't believe in the Chargers or the quarterback. So I'm feeling something here. Book it.
I'm picking the 49ers over the Saints. And I'm just feeling that the 49ers will win this game in the past weeks, the way that they've been performing, and the Saints have been performing. I believe the 49ers will win it. Book it.
Woo! Okay, that's a good one.
And now,
So everybody went NFL. I'm changing. I'm going
To
with
golf.
boxing.
boxing, baby. Woo!
I'm going with boxing. And this weekend there's a big heavyweight fight.
Huge heavyweight fight.
The guys actually are huge. Andy Ruiz rematch against Anthony Joshua. And the first fight 8 months ago, Andy Ruiz knocked out Anthony Joshua in the 7th round. And I don't believe 8 months is enough time to fix all the mistakes that Anthony Joshua showed in that first fight. So I'm taking Andy Ruiz with a knockout victory before the 7th round. Book it.
Oh, wow. Wow.
Oh
Okay.
Bold
my.
prediction.
That's the first wrong one he's gonna get.
I don't know about the 7th round. I don't know about the 7th round. I would have called 9th.
Well, it looks like he's been training.
Yeah.
It looks like he's been training, so I'm gonna be interested. We're gonna be watching that fight.
The
right?
body shots don't harm him.
Us guys that don't know anything about boxing, we're gonna be watching that
Oh,
fight, right?
yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
Oh, if I get
Yeah,
this one
yeah.
right, I'm gonna be commenting to that guy
Yeah.
that was commenting.
Yeah.
All right.
Get ready.
We will watch that fight. And any other comments on that fight, man? Ruiz and Joshua.
Ruiz took the first fight on 1 month notice, and he came out and knocked out the champ that hadn't lost.
Yeah.
And he didn't just knock him out with lucky punch. He was beating him.
Oh,
I know he
yeah.
got hurt, but it's a heavyweight fight. Everybody's gonna get hurt.
And Joshua was fighting. He was pushing. He was trying
Yeah.
to get him out. And,
Many
and
times these fighters that come in to make up the fight, a lot of times, they're looking for this. The fighter that got the other guy out of the fight, like he's not gonna make the fight, so we're gonna pick somebody else for you. They relax, they take it easy.
Yeah.
And seeing somebody like Andy Ruiz come in, and you're gonna say, hey,
But
he probably didn't put a lot into it, but he did get a lot of good shots in. He hurt him, he knocked him down, and it just seems that Andy Ruiz could take the shot.
And he can take a
the
shot
and
he
come
can,
back.
He can dish it out. And if he hurts Joshua early, Joshua ain't gonna fight, man. He's gonna back out. And I think it's gonna go that way. possibly.
And I don't want to say it, but I think it's gonna be one of those tactical fights
So you just
to
said
where Joshua is a boring little thing that Joshua's gonna want to do. So Andy Ruiz is gonna have to pick it up if you.
I don't think he's gonna be able to stay away. Look, Andy Ruiz has an extensive amateur career.
Yes.
Has a pretty good pro resume.
Very
Anthony Joshua didn't start boxing till I think he was like 18. He doesn't have a long amateur career. He came into the pros. He had a couple good fights and he won the championship right away. He has 21 pro fights, I think it is.
Yeah, it's very little. Man.
22 maybe.
Yeah.
It's 21 or something like that. But Andy Ruiz is a lot more experienced in the ring than Anthony Joshua.
Yeah,
And
I think
you
that's
can
gonna
see
be
it.
a big point. That's gonna make a big difference.
Yeah, and you can see that. I mean,
So you guys ready with your ugly sweaters?
I'm ready.
I mean, I gotta get them, man.
I need to look for one.
Okay.
Maybe like a really.
because he's lost so much weight that the big one, the
Big-
little-
No, that's not what it is.
Oh.
Super ugly,
I'm
man.
gonna find a really nice Dak one.
but
That's ugly.
but wait,
Dak going to pass would be the ugliest.
I was expecting that.
but I see you with a lot of ugly sweaters.
Well,
Alright. Guys, thank you very much for joining us. Like and subscribe, and we will see you next week.
Next week. Woo.